Okay, we have this message that pops up. Peace. Let me get us all situated. Can you all see me? And let me clear my throat. So, occasionally, when I go live, and all my fellow YouTubers may be experiencing this still, but occasionally, once I'm live, there'll be some messages that pop up. And in my playbacks, I'm able to see that you guys can see me while I'm reading that message. So, that's what I was trying to do. Try not to read the message, make sure it's not a warning, and get rid of it. But anywho, we're here for a Sunday moment. Happy Sunday, happy moment of harmony. I am hoping that you are tuning in today because you are in need of release, of rejuvenation, of spiritual coming together, unity, cleansing. I'm here for it. So welcome. If you came here for a spiritual exchange, I came here for the same thing. So let's go ahead and get it on together. I am so very grateful. Divine risings, mama. Peace, peace, peace. This mama is the mama. I'm waiting until the workshop to announce to you what I have in store for you, but you are so amazing. Y'all, I'm a little bit exhausted per usual. So excuse my voice today. I'm gonna be keep working on clearing it up, getting it loud. But we are here. Happy moment. Happy us healing, making it through our days, embracing our days, doing more than making it through our days, right? Growing together, growing through. So thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of every single moment, whether it is in spirit, whether it is physical, whether you are playing back. But trust me, when you engage energetically into these moments, I feel it. It is reciprocated and the energy just grows and grows. And we have a lot of energies growing around us today that are not the best energies to be growing. So always, always give thanks, always acknowledge, always lift up those energies that are pushing us towards our divinity, the whole purpose of it all. I want to just remind everybody that we have a workshop coming up on May 1st. A Moment of Harmony is presenting the Know Thyself Community Workshop. We are going to be getting into all things self-love, self-care, self-embrace, self-growth, all things SELF. And I am so excited about it. We did a prayer and purge at the beginning of the year. It was so spiritual. It was so beneficial. It was so beautiful. And I want to just come in as we're at our halfway point bout to just say, hey, all that work we did in the beginning of the year, what has it done for us and self? And if there's more that we need to do, let's look into that as well. May 21st, 1 to 4 p.m. Location announced to those that register. So just definitely get your registrations in as soon as possible because we want to make sure you have your space in the place. Okay? Now, today's moment. What is today's moment about? We are having a moment. We're in a declaration series. We've been declaring. We have 23 weeks of declarations for 2023. Declarations that we are putting out here, declarations that we are standing by, that we are working through, that we are thoroughly understanding in order to become our greater and better selves. So we're in a declaration series, child. We've been declaring. We've been using the authority vested in us to say who we are, what we are, where we are, stand firm on it, draw it, manifest it, create it, nurture it, sustain it. We are not just hoping and wishing and praying. We said 2023, we're declaring and we're going and we're pushing and we're reinforcing those declarations. So we have a declaration, and today our declaration is I declare myself at peace with it all. I declare myself at peace with it all. That is a major declaration. That is a major declaration. But if we are going to get to that spiritually enlightened place, and where our heart is as light as a feather, where our lives are as beautiful as we dream them to be, not perfect, not flawless, but beautiful, wonderful, divine, then we have to understand that we must be in alignment. If you want a life that's divine, you must be willing to align. If you want a life that's aligned, You must be willing. I'm sorry, if you want a life that's divine, you must be willing to align. Align with life. There's a song that I used to love. I'm trying to think of who is it. The Tri City. I don't want to mess up the singer, but it is a song that says it's an older. I don't know if it's really old, but kind of older gospel song that agree with me. I pray for you. You pray for me. I need you. I love you. I need you in my life. But the song says over and over, agree with me. And when we're talking about alignment, we're talking about agreeing with life, agreeing with our greatest parts of ourselves, agreeing with our dreams, agreeing with our desires, agreeing with our talents and our powers and our purpose. So often we have these distractions and these demoralizations, and we have all these things around us that separate us, distract us, demarcate us from the greatest parts of ourselves. And I'm saying that when I say I declare myself at peace with it all, I'm saying I agree with life. I agree with the beauty of life, the breath in life, the magic in life, the love in life, the growth in life. I agree with it. Even when it doesn't feel great, even when I'm in a process that is complex or causing conflict or challenge, I'm saying that, hey, there's a part of me that wants to run away, that wants to fight, that wants to neglect, that wants to go into sorrow, that wants to have fear. Is a part of me that's moving in that direction, but I am now declaring myself at peace with it. I am at peace with the dysfunctional relationships. I am no longer captivated by them. I am no longer enslaved to them. I am no longer at danger, in danger with these things, enraged. I'm at peace. I'm at peace with where the world is going because I am having faith in my alignment to greater things. I'm at peace with the processes that I'm engaged in, even if I feel discouraged, even if I feel slowed down. I'm at peace with it all. I'm at peace with the great things. I'm at peace with the not so great things. I'm at peace with because again, I am aligned with something wonderful and great. Something wonderful and great is me. Something wonderful and great is in me. So I declare myself at peace with it all. And that's, again, so much easier said than done. So much easier said than done. Because, again, you are a human being human. And in the flesh and in the physical, there is fear. There is pain. There is regrets. There are those addictions and lusts and anger. There are low vibrational characteristics, behaviors, and existences exist. That is why we battle. That is why there are things like depression and suicide and murder and rape, and all of these things come from low vibrational existence. They are there. Those that are seeking enlightenment, those of us that are seeking a higher vibration, a higher level of existence, we're not going to get there pretending that these vibrations don't exist, that they are very real, that they are very present. We can't do that. We have to say, I know that I have trauma. I know that I've had horrible experiences. I know that I've been in some ways broken or mutilated. I've been broken apart. I've been taken apart. These things have happened. We're not saying we're getting to enlightenment by being delusional. We're saying that at some point, once I understand how great the source is that I'm connected to, once I'm at peace with understanding my alignment, I then become at peace with it all. I declare myself, now this is, y'all, this is big girl, big boy work. This is grown up work. I always talk about that. To declare yourself, I declare myself at peace with my childhood. I declare myself at peace with this violation. I declare myself at peace with this traumatic circumstance or situation. I declare myself, I know I keep moving this thing around. I can't get it to be what I need it to be. But I declare myself at peace with it all. I declare myself at peace with it all. So when we are in life and we are operating in life and we're getting ready to let those anxieties take over, we're getting ready to operate in pain, we're getting ready to dwell in frustration or disappointment, we're getting stuck in a low vibration. I have to say that the biggest release is my peace. Those of us that are anchored to something, those of us that are being held captive by something, having a ransom, those of us that are in life and we can't shake this thought, this feeling, this behavior, this circumstance. The release is your peace. A lot of us think that the erasing of it is the release. It should have never happened. Some apology is going to be our release. Some magical shift and change in everything. If you are sitting at home and you are single and you are frustrated about it, if you're sitting at home and you're married and you're frustrated about it, if you're sitting at home and you're sick and you're frustrated about it, if you are sitting at home and you are afraid and you're frustrated about it, if you're stuck, whatever, it's not going to be the new mate that brings the peace. It's not going to be the renewal of the new mate that brings the release of all of those pains and fears. It's not going to be the renewal of your marriage or revitalization of your marriage or relationship that brings the release of that sadness and that frustration and disappointment. It's not going to necessarily be a cure or a friendship, or it's not going to be some drastic change that brings a release of those feelings. And many of us get very confused because we get the things that we're asking for and we still feel away. We get the house, we get the children, we get the spouse, we get the job, we get the money, we get some of these things. Some of us are blessed enough to get all of these things. Bless you. But we still feel sad. We still feel abundant in blessings. I know so many people abundant in blessings. I mean, just having love, having grace, having forgiveness, and they just are miserable because the release that you're looking for is your peace. I declare myself at peace with it all. The release that you need is your peace. So if all that's going to bring me joy is if this happens or if that happens, then you're not going to have joy because life is seasonal. These things change. These things go up and down. These things, you won't have what you need consistently. There's one way to have consistently what you need for the joy in your life, and that is to be at peace. I am at peace with it all. If I walk into this place and everyone is in high vibration and operating at a high frequency, hello and good morning, and we are in productive days and we don't have difficult clients, then I am at peace with that. But if I walk in and it's a demanding, high-paced day and it's like, oh, these computers aren't working and we need this and I need this by 10 o'clock and I'm at peace with that too. I'm at peace with that because I'm understanding that the operation around me is coming from the understanding within me. It's coming from this systematic operation within me. So if I am at a place of peace and love and operation and alignment with the Creator, with universal greatness, then I understand that I am connected, which we talked about in one of our past declarations, to something so wonderful and great that there is nothing that won't work out for my good. So I have my oldest son. He's in such a bad predicament right now. It can be very scary for any parent to endure some of the things that my oldest son is dealing with and going through. And his dad called me last week and was just like feeling it. He was going through fear and he was going through panic and he was going through the motions of us wanting to make things better for our son and predicaments that he's in. And this is what I said to him. I don't know. I don't have no crystal ball. I am a powerful Black woman, but I don't have a crystal ball. And I don't know what is going to come about from the decisions and from the circumstances and everything surrounding my baby. What I do know is that I have found peace with the Creator is going to put him in every situation he needs to be in to become his most highest divine self. The things that we think are going to break him are only going to grow him. He is going to experience, he is becoming a man in this place, in the belly of the beast. It is going to be ugly, it's going to be vicious, it is meant to tear you apart. But I also know that you're made of beautiful things. You come from a beautiful intentions and expectations. You were grown in a sacred space. Your destiny is set. There's nothing I can do to change that. There's nothing anyone can do to change. We can pray and we can manifest greatness that it grows. But what I do know is that I'm at peace with the fact that whatever is experienced, it is for the greatness and the betterment of my baby and his life and his journey. And I'm saying that relates to all of us. I have many babies. He's just my oldest and the one that gives me the craziest time. Well, I don't know. That little one coming up is a quick runner. But my thing is all of them, all of us, my friends, you have loved ones that you love so much. You hate to watch them suffer. You hate to watch them struggle. But you get to a point where it's like, look what it's turned you into. Many of you are aware that I watched my best friend bury her baby. Her baby. One of the most horrible experiences I think any human being, especially a mother, can endure. But when I look at her today, almost 10 years later, I still can't believe. I just look at what the Creator made of you. Look at how profound and incredible. Look at the example you are to the world. Look at the light you've become. Look at how something that could have destroyed you only made you more magnificent. Look at how bright your light is and how the darkest of times brightened your light. I am at peace with it. This does not mean that I am happy that all these things took place, that I want these things, that I invite chaos and confusion and catastrophic situations. Nobody wants that. No one is asking for that. No one is saying bow down to those things. By all means, fight with your might and all that you have to make your life right. You know what I'm saying? But I'm also not going to be defeated by life and soul conditioning, because that is not the purpose of my experiences. The purpose of my experiences are to make me greater and grander. So yes, I can be in an operational place where it's saying, I'm feeling this right now. I'm worried about this right now. I am confused about this right now. But at the end of the day, I understand what the purpose is. I understand the Creator and the greatness of the Creator that I serve. And I am going to say, I declare myself at peace with it all. I don't have no time to beef. I don't have no time to create sad or depressive or dangerous circumstances for myself. I don't have the time or the space or the energy for that, because I have declared myself at peace with this situation. I declare myself at peace with your disrespect. I'm at peace with that. You in the grocery store line and the person that's ringing you up feels like they would rather be doing anything, they taking all their problems out on you. I declare myself at peace with it all. I don't know what's going on behind your closed doors. I don't know what your circumstance and your situation is, but I do know that you don't know me and I don't know you, and whatever you're projecting, you will respect me. I can demand that. But I don't have to take on things into my spirit and carry them around with me. Pass them on to my loved ones and other people that I engage. I don't have to take home with me what's wrong with me. I don't have to do. I am at peace with all of it. I'm at peace with your confusion just as much as I am at peace with the love of my loved ones. I am at peace with being included, and I am at peace with being in isolation from time to time to heal and to grow and to understand. I am at peace with it all. The fear, the frustration, the anxiety, it begins to flare up. What are we going to do? Oh my God, this is what are we? I declare myself at peace with it all. On Friday, I was having a meeting with my boss, and we were all talking about, customer service and working with our clients and the best ways to deal with them, because we can have a difficult population sometimes. And my boss said this. He said, it's not, he said, when it comes to dealing with the people and problems, he said, it's not the problem that's the problem. It's the way you handle the problem that's the problem. And I thought that was so profound. And I loved it, because what it's saying is that life will be lifing. Life be lifing. Life is never going to stop life, and you're never not going to have these bizarre circumstances that you're in. These, oh, riddle me this. I don't know who used to watch like the Twilight Zone and Beyond Belief. I like that sci-fi stuff sometimes. Some of those, outlandish outcomes and stories. Life is never going to stop putting you in a predicament of growth and thorough understanding of love and family and connection and dreams and belief. You are always going to get put in the class. And when you think you got it and you have more work to do, life is never going to stop teaching you. Life is never going to stop putting you in boot camp. It's happening. But it's not what's happening in life. This is what I got from what my boss said. It's not what's happening in life that's bringing you down. It's how you're receiving what's happening in life. And we know that, right? And so that's why I'm saying this is how I'll receive things. The release is my peace. I'm at peace with it. With it, thy will be done. I am at peace with it. Again, this does not mean that I am not proactive. I'm at peace because I'm proactive. I'm at peace because I'm a prayer warrior. I'm at peace because I declare. I'm at peace because I have the authority to manifest. I'm at peace because I understand. Not because I'm oblivious, not because I'm naive, not because I've given up. I'm at peace because I understand. Y'all know the song of my year. I've said it 1,000 times in my moments. The song of my year is Kelly Price, It Will Rain. And she says, count it all joy. And I love that song. Count it. It will rain. Times will be tough. Pain will come. You will cry. But guess what? The sun will shine. Tomorrow will come. You will be a better person for it. Count it joy. Count it towards your greater self. I'll go through whatever I have to go through, but I hope it counts to whoever I'm going to be. It will. It absolutely adds to your divine level, the whole purpose you're here in the first place. So we get to a point of saying, well, I declare myself at peace with it all. So if the problems aren't the problem, but how I see them, how I embrace them, how I solve them is the problem. If I declare myself at peace with it all, what does that mean? I have no problems. No worries, no cry. I have no problem. There's no problem. Do you have a problem with this? I have no problem. I'm at peace. Do you have a problem with this person? Problem? Person? Human? No. No. I am at peace. I understand. I believe that the Creator is going to take me through every process. And I have been through some horrible circumstances this year. But when I tell you, the woman that I just was talking to, my girlfriends, we were on a FaceTime chat. Was that yesterday? I don't know. We checked in one of these days. Maybe it was yesterday. I think also I did one yesterday morning. But anywho, we got to the point where we said, who are these women? Y'all, we've been friends 15 years. So who are these women? Who are these women before us today? Who are these women making these plans and having these ideas and encouraging and motivating and empowering? These are the women that were the girls that had to climb rocky mountains, walk through glass, fire, were broken all the way down to be built all the way up. I know Mama Yatali is on the call, and she always compares her life experiences to that of the phoenix. That is precisely what I'm saying. Why? Why am I in disagreement with life when life is setting me up to rise? Life is setting me up to fly and recreate and to be someone brand new. I am to be rebirth. If I am going to come out of this thing as a better person, as a stronger being, as a more connected individual, I am going to have to get separated, broken up, put back together. All of these things are going to have to happen. Peace, love, Ashe. So then I am saying I'm at peace with it. I don't have to know what tomorrow brings. I'm at peace with tomorrow. I don't have to change the past. I'm at peace with the past. I don't have to have anxiety in the moment. I am at peace with this moment. This moment is mine. This moment is of my creation. This moment is of my mind. This moment is of my becoming. Yes, this moment where I may be afraid. Yes, this moment where I may be, I felt attacked, or this moment where I may be feeling defeated. I'm not getting the results that I want. I'm not having the circumstances arise at the moment that I want. But this moment is of my becoming. And when we lose sight of that, we think that our moments are about us being, they trying to kill me. Life trying to take me out and suffocating me. I can't breathe. I can't be here. I'm not good enough. I hate this life or this existence. And what we're saying when we say that is, one, I'm not at peace with this. I don't agree with any of this. I'm not saying to agree with the challenge. I'm saying to agree with the purpose of the challenge. I'm not saying to agree with the fear, agree with the purpose of the fear. I'm not saying to agree with the change or the anxiety and the all of that comes with the challenge. Agree with the purpose of the challenge. I am at peace with it all. I declare myself at peace with it all. Someone comes and brings you some news you don't need. Your mate, your best friend, the person that you love isn't behaving or reciprocating what you need and desire. Your circles and your friendships, and they aren't growing with you. And I am at peace with all of this. Because what happens is that the Creator is moving me, even in my discomfort. Especially, I'm not gonna say even, especially in my discomfort. The Creator is moving me towards my becoming. The fact that I feel unwell with this, the fact that I am out of alignment with this, the fact that this is bringing me fear and frustration and anger alone is declaring for myself, what is the purpose? Where is your peace? Find your peace. And that's when you go into that. I need to, I'm not gelling with this. I'm not connecting to this circumstance. I'm not connecting to my money and my career and my career's ambitions the way that brings me peace. So I need to seek peace. And I have to declare myself in alignment with the peace in order to seek it. I am at peace with the fact that I feel this way. I feel this way about my job. I don't know why I feel this way about my job. I worked so hard to get here. And now all of a sudden, many people after COVID quit long job careers to go and follow dreams. And there was a time they had to find peace in their purpose, come to peace with their passion. They had to declare them, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know where. But I know what. I know what I believe. I know what I'm serving. And therefore, I am at peace with it all. Creator, I'm at peace with my next choice. My next choice. The one that's keep bringing me all this anxiety. The one that keeps me up at night. The one that keeps arresting me and my development. I'm going to remember your 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 release is the peace. I'm gonna release myself from this pain, from this disappointment, from this anxiety. And how I'm going to do that is embracing the peace. The peace is my release. Hey, I don't know the next big choice I have to make. Ooh, but I know a lot of the choices I did make. I know that I grew in making choices for and about myself. I know that I became a better woman in truly listening to myself and sacrificing things I never thought I had the strength or the courage or the ability to sacrifice in order to tune more inside. And I know I'm capable of giving myself what I need. Do you know who I am now that I've been able to do that? I know that I'm capable of listening and truly hearing myself. I know I'm capable of truly loving myself. I know I'm capable of rescuing myself. I know I'm capable of seeking what I need and surrounding myself with what it is that I desire. Therefore, I am at peace with it all. I'm at peace with that brought me to this place. I'm at peace. Rascal Flatts, one of my favorite music groups, they have a song that God bless the broken road that led me straight. God bless the broken road that led me straight to this circumstance, to this place in the road, to this place in my life. God bless the broken road that led me to myself. Their song says, God bless the broken road that led me straight to you. It's a beautiful romantic song. Absolutely love it. But in this circumstance, God blessed the broken road that led me to myself. Therefore, I am at peace with myself. And when that road starts looking crooked again, if it may, if and when, I'm at peace with it. I'm at peace with this detour. I'm at peace with this sidebar. I'm at peace with this standstill. I'm at peace with this revision. I'm at peace with this fork in the road. Because I am declaring myself at peace with it all. All right, let's break this down a little bit before we get out of here. When we say, I declare myself, our declaration, I declare myself at peace with it all. It means that I'm at peace with my problems. Those things, again, that are keeping me up at night, those things that are feeling like they're morphing me, those things that aren't going the way that I want them to go, those things that are the worst nightmares, my worst fears coming together, I am at peace with even my problems. Y'all, this is a big divine move. Those of you that are saying, I want to do my work. I want to do my work. I was talking to Bessie yesterday. We keep hearing so many people say, I want to do my work. They don't know what the work is. They think going to church is the work. It's not. It's not. I'm not saying that it is separate from your work. But some people think that is your work, isn't it? Some people think working out or taking on a hobby that empowers you is your work. Again, it's not separate from your work, but it is not the work. The work is a culmination of the things that are growing you, the depth and exploration of the things that will bring about the best results of yourself. So the work comes in the hardest of moments, and it also comes in the greatest commitments and the best of moments. So I'm saying that when things are problematic, I am declaring myself at peace with my problem. This is the work. That tire goes flat, the easiest thing to do. Oh my God, what is happening today? This is Mercury is a retrograde. This is happening. We go through all the calm. I have the best opportunity to demonstrate faith that the Creator is going to work it all out, and that whatever I'm feeling right now is an opportunity and a chance for me to grow into my better self. I asked for that. So when it's getting crazy, I need to get focused. When it's getting crazy, I need to be consistent. When it's getting crazy, it's my time to go and find the peace that I declare myself in alignment with. So now is a great time for me to say, I don't know what's happening with this day, but I declare myself at peace with this. I don't know. The creator could be keeping me from a car crash. How many of us done that? Creator could be, maybe I didn't need to be at work early today. On Monday, we had all of our systems shut last week, shut down at work. The day was crazy. It was a crazy work day. Clients calling galore, people thinking we got the power to change the system and what's going on when we're just here to help. But crazy day. And one of my coworkers did not come in. She was supposed to come into work that day, but she was coming back from vacation. And for some reason, she couldn't come in on that day, so she came in on Tuesday. And we told her, girl, you better be glad whatever happened yesterday, because you came up in here. Wouldn't have been that type of day for you. And we all laughed and joked about it, but the truth of the matter is, you don't know. But it's up to you to take on that mindset of like, this problem could be saving me. This problem could be making me. This problem could be healing me. This problem could be reconstructing me, redirecting me. This problem, again, could very well be the thing that makes me who I asked the Creator to be. And therefore, I'm declaring myself at peace, even with my problems. I'm at peace with it. I don't know where this bill money is going to come from, but I am at peace with it because of where the Creator is going to take me mentally and motivationally. Where the Creator is going to take me to make this happen, I'm going to come out on top. I'm going to come out more confident. I'm going to come out more self-sufficient. I'm going to come out more appreciative and grateful of my abilities and my resources and my life. I'm at peace with it all. Some people right now can't find a lick of peace because of the trauma, because of the situation, because of the tragedy. They were supposed to find peace in that. Oh my gosh, my mom, are you trying to say yes? Yes. Yes, forgive me, but that is what I am saying. When my brother was murdered, I was not supposed to get lost in that. That was not what the Creator intended me for. That was not the purpose on my life. That was not the anointing. When my brother was murdered and gunned down in the street, the purpose was you were supposed to find peace in that. Because if you found peace in that, you would have found God in that. And as you got closer to God, Ashe, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love it. Thank you. If I found peace in that and you found God in that, then I was going to grow in that. I grew in it. Some of us got defeated in the problem when the handling of it would have only made us who we were intended. We have stopped it. Reverse that. Rewind that. You were supposed to find peace in that. That little girl, that little boy that was touched or violated, you were supposed to find peace with it. Ashe. Exactly, mama. You were supposed to find peace. Not that you were supposed to be okay with it. You didn't have to go back and kumbaya with the people that hurt you. I'm saying, but you were supposed to find God in the darkest of moments because the journey to self was building self. Someone separated you from yourself in fear. Someone separated you from yourself with trauma and pain. A circumstance, a situation, an existence, it separated you. And when you found peace, you found yourself. You found another version of yourself. You found a greater version of yourself. You found the Creator. You had to journey. You weren't supposed to die in that. You weren't supposed to die in that. You were supposed to find. I declare myself at peace with it all. I declare myself at peace with it all. I hear the old church women say, I'm giving it to God. And people would say, oh, you're going to give it over to God? And you come. She's saying, I am finding peace with the unthinkable, with the inevitable, with the pain and the frustration. I'm not saying I'm not going to, again, go after my resolve, make this better for myself, for my environment, for my family. But what I am saying is that I understand that the goal was to find peace in it. I'm taking my hands off this in a way that brings and pulls me down and destroys me. When this ship is sinking, my hands are going up. My thoughts are going up. My praises are going up. My prayers are going up. I'm finding peace. That's the high vibration. I'm finding the peace in it. I'm aligning with the peace in it. It pushes me to the purpose in it. It allows me to have passion. It's the passion that drives me in it. So I am even at peace with my problems. Big girl stuff, y'all. Big boy stuff. Grown people stuff. I'm at peace with it. I'm at peace with my choices that weren't the best choices. I'm at peace with the decisions I had to make that I regret. I'm at peace with my regret. I'm at peace with things that didn't unfold the way I wanted them to. I'm understanding that there are no mistakes. I'm at peace with it all. I can choose to cry about it, be angry, become bitter, resentful about it. Or I can say, what did the Creator need me to have here? Why was this only for a moment? Or why is this situation going on this long? What is it that I'm supposed to gain? I am at peace with this problem because I understand that I'm growing out of it. I'm not sitting in it. And trust me, if you are stuck in a problem and you're not growing out of a problem and you're not becoming out of it, you're not at peace with it either. So if you give in to defeat and you're sulking and you're belittling yourself and you're succumbing to it, that's also not peace. That's defeat. I'm in defeat with this problem. We don't want to do that either. We want to be at peace with it. We want to be in growth with it. We want to be in harmony with the outcome, the positivity, the purpose. All right. I'm also at peace with my progress. Big girl, big boy work, I'm at peace with the problem. Big girl, big boy work, I'm at peace with the progress. Y'all, some of us have experienced so much darkness, so many traumatic circumstances and situations, we can't even take good things coming our way. We can't embrace good people. We can't embrace good circumstances, granted wishes. We are afraid. We don't believe. We don't, again, embrace. We are not at peace even with our progress. Sis, you're looking really good. That working out you're doing. Yeah, I got about a couple. I'm going to try again and go harder. And man, I just need to get rid of this, and that. Sis, look at where you've come. Be at peace with your progress. Brothers, I missed out this much time with my children. I messed this marriage up, or I haven't been, I'm not who I want to be right now. And so I can't have joy, and all I can do is grind. Be at peace with your progress. Look at what you've made it through. Look at what you've obtained for yourself. Yeah, but I can be a little bit of this, and I'm like this, and I get why people treat me like this. Be at peace with your progress. Have you grown? Are you trying? Are you here? Are you giving? Are you living? Are you great? Is there greatness in you still? After all you've endured? After all you've encountered? Is God still present in you? Because I see the Creator in you. I'm at peace with my progress. Yeah, I've done this, and that, but I have so much further to go. Well, I'm not even going to get excited about it until I get a confirmation, or I'm going to be at peace with my progress. Have anxiety waiting on the other shoe to drop. Get some good news and get scared about embracing it. I declare myself at peace with it all. If it all goes great and well, if it all goes straight to hell, I'm at peace because I'm understanding that if it lasts, it was meant to be. If it rides out only the next season, it's what was meant to be. But it all is working for me. It's my life. It's my embracing it. It's my heart. It's my spirit that's creating the environment I'm in. And therefore, I have peace in my progress. Have peace in who I am. People want to hold you to some decisions you made. Well, you did this and it hurt my feelings and I thought this was, and you made this about you. Now, I'm not saying we're toxic and we're all right in being toxic or that we're doing behaviors that we know are outright dysfunctional. But I'm saying that when someone is saying, we asked you to go out with us last night. And you said, no, I got to work on my paper or I need rest. And you have people that would say, well, every time we ask you to go out, sis, I'm at peace with my progress. I don't feel bad about doing things that make me better. I don't feel bad about doing things that make me better, period. From here on out, I hope it doesn't hurt you. I hope it doesn't bring you down. I hope it doesn't destroy all your plans. But if it does, that was not my intention. And I am just being at peace with myself. And I'm at peace with my progress. Whatever that sacrifice is, whatever that tough conversation is, whatever that tough decision is, I'm at peace with the progress. I'm at peace with the progress of my life and of myself. I don't feel anxious about growing. I don't feel anxious about exploring. I'm not anxious about the next chapter and the next level. I'm not running away from it. I'm at peace with my progress. I have grown to a place that have allowed me to operate in such a way. And that way might not work for you anymore. That way might not work for us anymore. Job, relationship, friendship, familyship. But I am at peace with my progress, though. With where I have to go and who I have to become to go there. And then lastly, we're going to get ready to get out of here. Be at peace with the promise. So we're at peace with the problems. We're at peace with the progress. We're at peace with the problems. The promise. Problems keep on coming, right? Promise got us traumatized. Problems got us traumatized. But we're at peace with the promise. What do you mean, Mama Harmony, being at peace with the promise? What promise? I'm talking about the divine contract of life. When you are born into this world and you take breath into your lungs, and the Creator allows you to exist in the physical realm, He has granted you the amazing capability of existence. That is a promise. Creator allowed me to come into the world and I took a breath. The Creator allowed me to come into existence and I took a breath. That was a divine contract. That was the promise that as long as I continue to take breath, that means live life. As long as I continue to take breath, live life, recycle life, take in beauty, express beauty, take in lesson, express lesson, take in growth, express growth. As long as I am in the process of life, as soon as I signed on that contract, it was a promise that I would become, a promise that I would be covered, a promise that I would be, that the purpose of my life would be actualized. The purpose of my being will come into fruition. And I have clients that are 91 years old. I love when I get clients 87, 77. I love it because how many moments have you had? How many moments have you endured and you lived through and you've grown through and you've experienced? Your life, your wisdom, it means that you held true to your promise. You're still here. You held true to the promise that as long as life is lifing, I will be living. I will be breathing. I will have the exchange of life, of air. I'm going to be becoming. Because if at one point I stop breathing, there's no more life. And I don't care what you've been through and how dark it's gotten and how bad it's gotten and what you've done, you still have breath. You're honoring your promise that you'll keep living and you'll keep trying and you'll keep growing and you'll find good and you'll look for peace. You'll seek it. You'll be it. You'll become yourself. You'll become your purpose. Have peace with the promise. That means, what is my life becoming? What if this is the worst decision I'm making? What if this doesn't work out okay for me? Excuse me, what if I'll be alone? And what if they'll think this? And what if people don't? I'm at peace with the promise. The promise simply is that if I take in breath, if I keep living and allowing life to unfold, the Creator will allow me to have life. Therefore, allow me to seek my purpose. Allow me to reach the whole reason I was created in the first place. Creator is saying, I'm going to push you into this physical realm. Once you take breath, you are a living being in the world. See, in the womb, the Creator allows us to be breathed for, nurtured for, sustained for. And even sometimes that is not successful. That's how fragile and powerful this thing is at the same time. But the Creator says, I'm going to allow you to endure and grow and exchange this whole time, because when you come in, you will have to take your first breath. You will have to take breath for self. And if I allow you to do that, the promise is that you will then take breath for yourself, for your existence. And if you continue to live life and take the breaths, then I will promise you the becoming of your greater self. I didn't see, the Creator does, we all know that. Didn't promise us flawless. No trauma, no pain, no cares, no worries. Only becoming the greatest of divine. Only facing hate, anger, murder, death, lust, fear, frustration. Facing the deepest, darkest of it to understand the greatness of your divinity. I saw how dark it was, life. That's how I know how bright I am. I saw how ugly it was, life. That's how I know how beautiful I am. I saw how strange it was, life. And that's how I know how wonderful, how divine I am. The promise. The promise is that you keep living the life and life will keep living you. Life will keep living you. It will keep growing you. It will keep becoming you. Take the breath. So I have peace in the promise. I don't know why this is happening. I don't know why this had to happen this way. I said I wanted a relationship that could endure all things, and then the Creator put it through all things. And then the Creator put it through all things. I have peace with the promise. Have peace with the promise. There is pain, there is frustration, there is confusion, but I have the release is the peace, and I have peace in the promise. I asked for to be the greatest mother, the mother that can sustain and be the strongest, and the Creator put my motherhood through strength, my fatherhood through strength, training, boot camp. I have peace with the promise. The promise is that if I keep, breathe, if I take the next breath, I'm living and I'll keep growing. I declare myself at peace with it all. You're not going to catch me on no ground crying about it. You're not going to catch me starving myself, depriving myself, neglecting myself about it. You aren't going to catch me hating myself about it. You're going to catch me giving praise. You're going to catch me giving thanks. You're going to catch me learning, exploring. Might be scratching my head. Might be on my knees. But what you will catch me is in peace. That next circumstance that comes your way, that next altercation, that next conflict, that next mode, that next opportunity to grow. Be at peace with it. The next opportunity to grow, to do the right thing, to be the best person, to make a better choice. Embrace that. Be at peace. I am at peace with the promise. I am at peace with my progress. I am at peace with my problems. I declare my peace. I declare myself at peace with it all. With all of it. All of life is in agreement with me. That's what I'm saying. All of life is working with me, is in my yacht with me, is in harmony with me, is in balance with me. And I believe it, I live it, I love it, I express it. I love you all so very much. Please do not forget to register. Send in those text messages, DM me those registrations for I Know Thyself Community Workshop that is coming up on May the 21st. Registration is only $20. Get you a space and a place, and let us do more work together in person. Keep growing, keep knowing, keep showing. I love you so very much. I'll see you next weekend for another moment. Yes, thank you, love. I love you, mama. Thank you all so much.